So far, the adaptation of The Rainmaker has been fairly decent. It differs from the 1997 movie, enough to warrant its presence without being so radical as to seem like a completely separate narrative, with the appropriate introduction of Kelly Riker and the emergence of more intimate subplots involving Bruiser's father and Rudy's complex connection with Sarah, not to mention his growing rivalry with Kelly's violent husband. Episode 3 explores both of these angles, both new and old. Although I believe Rudy and Sarah's relationship is fundamentally flawed given the circumstances. It functions more as a legal thriller look at that deposition scene than a personal drama. Rudy feels unhappy in the opulent new home Tinley Britt has leased her, and she presents him with a stylish new outfit that he cannot afford. Unaware that Rudy is still wearing his brother's suit, Drummond later makes a snarky comment about it that you won't believe. That is, he must have notified Sarah about the gift, or he must have told her to give it. There is no chance that this relationship will succeed. Rudy's deposition of Dr. Mulvaney is a significant victory because he exposes the man's lies with relative ease and drives him insane by bringing up his alcoholism. Additionally, Rudy gives Sarah a couple knowing looks, which seems appropriate. The deposition is successful because it reveals another important lead and discredits Mulvaney as a credible witness. Mulvaney became allergic to his alias, which Donnie had in his room. The flowers must have been for someone else because Dot was unaware that Donnie was in the hospital until after his death, which suggests that Donnie had a roommate who might have been a witness. All of this should probably warn Sarah that something is a little off with her bosses, yet The Rainmaker episode 3 keeps going down the same path. Noonan confesses that Rudy doesn't work at Tinley Britt, while Sarah tries to hide it when his mother, Mary, who still thinks he does, unexpectedly shows up in the reception area. Later, Drummond helps her visualize her future without Rudy by walking her through a visualization exercise. What's happening is very clear. They continue to find themselves in each other's arms in spite of their arguments. One aspect of the show just doesn't work. Sarah's condescending manner is so off-putting that it's not even like you're cheering for them. Kelly is far more endearing. While driving home, Rudy sees her leaving a massage parlor and offers to give her a lift. She accepts, but she asks him to drop her off a few streets from the apartment so her husband, Cliff, won't see her in his vehicle. It turns out that Cliff is in his apartment waiting for Rudy to confront him about staring at Kelly through the window. I can definitely see this subplot intensifying given Rudy's pre-existing dislike of abusive men and Kelly's hiding her money, perhaps in an attempt to flee. Speaking of escalation, Deck discloses an important clue when he eventually locates Ross Cho, Donnie Ray's hospital bedfellow. Pritchard gave Donnie his medications while whispering his eerie serial killer slogan, "It's okay, I'm a nurse." We already know that Pritchard is a murderer, and Rudy shares our suspicions, suggesting that he was responsible for Jackie's neighbor's death in record time. Since he is aware that the real story behind this settlement is a far more serious instance of criminal conspiracy, Drummond is eager to get it over with. Everything is starting to fit together. Pritchard connects nearly all of the story's threads. He is seen abducting Jackie. Bruiser uses Pritchard as leverage to try to pressure Drummond into paying an $80 million settlement and canceling the FBI. The key is him. I hope the group can reach him before Jackie has a terrible ending.